Hey, welcome back. Uh, this is just part of the, weekly vlog that I got going on. I'm down here at the cabin apiary. It's just beautiful down here. There's ferns everywhere. I got a bunch of equipment down here, so we're gonna be stacking supers and getting some of these splits into two boxes. And I just figured I'd give you a little tour and show you around, and I'll come back, you know, later on in the video here and show you when it's all done, but I wanted to kind of give a before and after. Well, right here we got, well, I unloaded most of the equipment, but got a bunch of boxes, tops and bottoms. And then down here we got the apiary. I unloaded some of the equipment already. But they're flying pretty good today. Here's some more of the tops and empty boxes. And I got some frames. Wow, I got probably more frames than I need, but there's nothing worse than getting here and not having the equipment. So all of these nuke boxes, I got the bottom boards on them already. So should be good to go. This one's good here. This nuke here needs a box. This is the back row. That one needs a box. They're all flying pretty good, bringing in pollen, and seem to be pretty happy, along with me. I mean, it's springtime. I've been waiting. Last time I was here, I did get all the notebooks on the back. Each one of those notebooks have, detailed notes on where this queen came from, and, just what I do every time I get in there. I just write down a quick note so I have an idea what I did last time. This one in the corner, this one should be good. Oh yeah. Well, this is the quick before tour before I get to work. And yeah, I'll have to check, but some of these ones that are already in two stacks high, two boxes high, they might get a third. We'll have to see. But here's the tour before, and we'll get one after. And maybe I'll try to do like a little time lapse or something of me running around. Well, put a little music to the background. Oh, this one's, I think this one, out of all of them, this one looks like it might be the winner for the year. We're gonna have to see how it goes, but man, they seem to be doing real well. That's Hive 23. The last two I went through, I think I'm a little late because they're just packed. I should have done this a week ago, but that's good. It means nature's providing, where they're heavy. And note to self and all others, wear a headband to keep the sweat out of your eyes. I forgot this time. I have one, but there's always something you forget, and that's one of the ones here I forgot today, because it's just burning my eyes. But nothing, you can't get through, just it's not comfortable. But these are packed. I don't know, I made these probably too strong because they should be in a big box. But, yeah, this one's a little lighter. They got a little comb, extra comb here, but we'll see what we got. Those last ones were real. They were packed from left to right. So get a box and get this started. I think, you know, I do like these Pro Nukes, but I think just from now on, I'm just going to split them in the 8 frames because it's just like disturbing them twice. You know, like I could have just brought them here and been done. But that's not what we did, so we're going to do it this way. This one, when they're just starting to draw out, it's still plastic. Nothing special. But that's alright. They're working on it. Oh, here we go. They drew that one out. Oh, it's got a queen cell on it. What do you know? Right in the middle. I'm going to have to see if I see any eggs or anything. That's packed. Oh yeah, it's full. That's a sheet of brood right there with honey in the corner. Well, brood pollen, and a bunch more queen cells. Well, on the other ones I saw eggs, so maybe something happened to the queen during in transport. I don't know, there's larvae in there. I see it now. Oh, well, I'll show you the good and the bad. That was a mistake. I didn't totally drop it, but that's not what you want to do. So, gotta make a decision. I'm gonna think on this, but I'm gonna go look through here again. So these two were, maybe they just didn't have enough space. Crowded them out. There's larvae in there. There's a pretty young larva, so that'd be, looks like a 4-day-old. Here's another one. You know what? I'm gonna leave one, maybe two, and we'll just assume that something happened to the queen. There's a lot of unknowns in beekeeping. I usually try to do my best, but I'm going to leave two. That way there's not a bunch. These two look good. We'll leave them, those two. That one was good. We're gonna leave those two. I got more room. Now, not on this one, not on that one. Yeah, definitely next year. I tried something different this year. I tried the Pro Nukes just to see what it'd be like, but I'm gonna go back to just using the egg boxes. One, I don't have to disturb them as much. Two, I don't have all this mess to clean up. You just add another box. One, two, three, four, five. Six, seven, one more. Yeah, so I got some mix and matches here. Plastic ones are Acorn. I believe the wooden ones are Premier. Yeah, I know they are. They're Premier. They're both pretty good frames. I don't mind them. In the extractor, I do like the Acorns. Well, that's it. I wish I would have found a better one to show you, but I think I got the point across. Well, get on the front. There you go. These are these new tops I'm trying with the, instead of the foam board insulation, I got the rock wool in here. I'm really excited to see how this works out. Right now, I think I like them, but gotta wait a year, test them out, try them out, and then I'll be able to make a recommendation or not. I just wanted to talk about this last one here. Yeah, it's the first one that had queen cells in it, and got it all buttoned up, got the lid on, and I got 3 more nicks to do, and then got 11 more, maybe 12 more, where I gotta think about adding a second box. What I wanted to talk about is I went through here. This is the only one I saw queen cells in, and I didn't see any eggs. I did see larvae, but I don't know if they were squeezed for space or if maybe something happens to the queens. Lots of times when I do these splits and pull that original queen out of the overwintered colony, sometimes they do replace her. So I'm gonna go with, I left 2 queen cells, and we'll just who am I to say? I really, you know, if, I think when I'm undecided, I just, what I'm trying to say is I let the bees decide. Um, I'll give them some more space. I mean, I did give them more space, but I'll come back and check guess. I'll write a note on the notes here that I left 2 queen cells, but even if they swarm here, I mean, this is the time of year, and we are in a old growth forest, so there are plenty of tree cavities, and if they find themselves a good home, good for them. I was just walking up through the woods, just seeing the flora and the fauna, I guess. And this is the neighbor's property, but um, we're good friends. And anyways, this was, I would say, heavily select cut a while back. We have all these I believe these are all wild blackberries, and it's just thick through here. And then also, they cut all the oaks, or the majority of the oaks down. And when I was walking up, I was seeing the petals for all the tulip poplar, because they did leave a lot of poplar. And I think the tulip poplar might be done, but there's one there. It's really hard to see from the ground, but tulip poplar and blackberries is what we're dealing with here. So I'm gonna walk up, and one of the reasons that I got inspired to bring some bees down here is he showed up and called my pops and said, hey, we got a wild bee tree up here, and I've been monitoring it for quite some time, and I'm gonna go see if it's made it through the winter. All right, there's a tulip poplar leaf, you know, from the flower just dropping down. So I think it's pretty much done. I'm gonna keep walking back to the bee tree. Well, we're getting real close here. I put a swarm trap on a stand right there, and we're real close to the tree. I'm getting excited. Hopefully they made it through. Well, here's the bee tree. We're gonna find out together. I believe it's an old gum tree. That's what Jim told me anyways. And sure enough, look at that. They still survive. I hope you guys can see it right there. Oh man, that's just amazing. I've been monitoring this tree for years. It'll be a sad day when they're not there, but I know a new one will move in. But it's really nice to see a big beard of bees on the outside of an old gum tree. Oh man, that squirrel, it scared me. Sorry. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. All right. Well, that made my day. I'm going to head back down and got a little bit more to do tomorrow morning, but I think we're wrapped up here at the cabin. I'm going to get one more close up for you.